Transcription stuff. Transcription stuff, there's a couple of solutions that I use for taking podcasts and getting them transcribed. CastingWords.com or Outscribe.com. I find Casting Words fantastic. It uses Amazon Turk as its tool. I won't bore you to tears with what that is, but it basically takes the 1 hour audio, cuts it up into little 2-minute segments, and then farms out those 2-minute jobs, and then stitches them back together at the end. So it works out super cheap. Super, super cheap. They've got 3 levels of packages, so the quicker it is, the more expensive it is, but it uses the Amazon Turk service, which is another great tool to actually look at outsourcing, but it's pretty in-depth of what it does. But Amazon Turk is a thing that's worth considering as well.
Just with Amazon Mechanical Turk, and results may vary, but me personally, I haven't had the best experience with it. I outsourced some articles that I was getting written for some trading stuff that I was doing, and then in the last paragraph that someone had written, we read that saying, and they were writing in my voice, I don't know what I'm talking about, don't listen to what I'm saying, don't purchase any of my products. But I think that just comes down to having good quality controls in place and making sure that you don't let that go through.
That's awesome.
But I mean, you can have Mechanical Turk where you post the job and then another Mechanical Turk, what do they call it? There's a name for the actual jobs. They don't call them jobs. Anyway, another one could be quality control. So you might get one person to write it and one person to read it.
So I use this for doing a lot of stuff, and I'll come back to it later of where this actually fits into a system I use for taking some audio stuff and actually doing a whole online marketing campaign about a particular video. So that's some of the things we'll go through later of how this all sort of fits in for you. Audio-visual stuff. Video Hive is an amazing tool that I come across. What it basically is a video site, videohive.net. Oops. Helps if I can spell. It's a service where people go on and they actually create video intros. Very, very high quality professional video intros, very, very cheap. If I go into my account for a second here and show you some stuff I've done recently, let me show you the blueprint, for example. $22 you can buy this template for. Now, it's an Adobe After Effects template. So let me just show you really quickly what it is and I'll explain how you can actually make it work. I'll talk while it loads and explain it first. Basically, it'll do these video intros. So for $22, you can buy this template. So if you have Adobe After Effects software program, it allows you to download this template and literally within about 4 minutes, edit this so it's unique to your content. You render it out and it can be a perfect intro, an amazing intro for all your videos, for your video podcasts and stuff like that. What you can also do, if you don't have After Effects, is send a message to the actual developer. So on here, you can actually, which I'll show you in a second, behind the video there, is the actual person who made this template. Say to them, hey, I want you to customize this template for me. $10, $15, they'll customize this. So for 40 or 50 US dollars, you can have a seriously sexy video intro.
Envato.
What I'm saying is this text intro stuff is what you can change in literally under a minute.
Envato.
That's one example. And $22, I can buy that whole template for $22 and in 5 minutes put Pete Wiliams presents, Small Business Marketing presents, this particular podcast episode, bang, bang, bang. And if you have After Effects in 5 seconds, or literally a couple of minutes, the rendering takes a while, but just make it render overnight. It's incredible. And tomorrow, for those of you who are coming to the video session tomorrow or who have also bought the video DVDs, we'll go through tomorrow, hopefully, if we've got time, of how quickly it is, and I'll show you actually doing that video edit. The other thing which is great is voices.net. Again, can't spell. Voices.net. No, it's not voices.net. What is it? Voices.com. I always refer to it as .net for some reason. I'm always wrong, clearly. Must have. Voices.net.com. Basically, this is an outsourcing solution or tool for video. So for audio, for intros. So if you want someone to, if you have an audiobook or an ebook and you want to actually turn into an audio book, I got a 250-page book recorded extremely professionally for $500. Like ridiculously professional voiceover. The guy who does some of the New York Times best-selling audiobooks is on here and available ridiculously cheap. So if you want some intro stuff for your podcast, a professional intro for your podcast, or you have a presentation to do and you're doing some PowerPoint slides and you turn them into like a little video ScreenFlow thing and you're not happy with your voice and you want someone professional to voice it, $20, $30, professional voiceover artists. It's a fantastic tool to get that professionalism in the stuff you're actually producing.